On everyone, we just got another report stating that the Indiana Pacers are willing to trade with the Lakers. Indiana would probably trade Buddy Hield and Miles Turner for LA's two unprotected first round picks per ESPN. Look, I'm sorry, but this is starting to look desperate from an Indiana Pacers side. This is within the last week. We have gotten two reports, one from an Indiana Pacers insider and now from ESPN stating that Indiana would do the deal right now. The deal would be done that, oh, you got to do this. If the Lakers just give up both unprotected picks, the deal would be done. This is clearly the Indiana Pacers trying to just force the Lakers' hand into doing this. They're trying to get, fans and everybody riled up because they know that people don't want to see Russell Westbrook go into this season. And the Lakers are perfectly content, perfectly happy. All of the reports coming out of camp and stuff is that Russell Westbrook is absolutely killing it. He's buying in. He's doing everything right, this, that, and the other. And yet the Indiana Pacers keep having their insiders, keep having people, that are connected to the organization, keep putting out, we want to trade Miles Turner, we want to trade Buddy Hield, but the Lakers won't give us both unprotected first. The Lakers are doing everything correct. Stand pat, stand strong. You heard it from Bob Kravitz, who is an Indiana Pacer. He's a very trusted, reliable source, too. Even he said it would be malpractice if the Pacers keep Miles Turner this year. He said the Pacers are essentially desperate to move off of these guys. There's the concern. Miles Turner is injury prone. What happens if they start the season and Miles Turner gets hurt, say 10 games in? That is it. They're done. They're in so much trouble. There is a reason that these reports keep coming out before we get into the season, because Indiana is hoping and praying that the Lakers have a bad, session or a bad practice or something like that with Westbrook, and the Lakers come crawling back and say, okay, we'll do the deal, because they want to move these guys before the season starts. They want to get off of Miles Turner and Buddy Hield before the season begins. And I know somebody's going to say, well, the owner said. What is the owner supposed to say? No, we're trying to get rid of this bum? No, he's going to say all of the correct stuff. He's going to say, we're going to start, just like what did Rob Pelinka and Darvin Ham and everybody say? Russ is our guy. He's buying in. That's just what they have to say. They can't say, we want to do whatever it takes to get rid of Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. Of course he's going to say, yeah, Miles Turner is our starting center. They want to get something for him. He's not staying. We got the reports that Miles Turner wants out. He's not going to force his way out because he's on his final year, but he wants out. As soon as this season is over for the Indiana Pacers, he is gone, and Indiana doesn't want to lose him for nothing. So if Indiana smart, and I do think they're going to cave sooner rather than later, I do think Indiana, that asking price of 2 unprotected first is all of a sudden going to be 1. And then if the Lakers stand pat, all of a sudden it'll be like a pick swap or something like that. I think the Lakers are going to go into this season with Russell Westbrook. I think the Lakers are going to see, what do we have here and can we make it work? Because if we can make it work, we are great. Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, as great as they would be on the Lakers, there is a lot of risks to that. One, Miles Turner, again, injury history, injury prone. Secondly, he's a free agent. He could just leave the Lakers. If the Lakers give up all their assets, that's it. Number 3 is what if it doesn't work? If it doesn't work out, we are stuck with this team for the next 3 to 4 years. And if we gave up all of our assets, we have no way of changing it or getting off of it. Maybe we can move Miles Turner to a team, but it depends on how much he's making. And Buddy Hield, nobody's going to take on his $40 million contract over the next 2 years if there's not a pick attached to it. There might be a team that would take, Buddy Hield and say, okay, yeah, we'll take Buddy Hield, but we want a first. Because especially after this season, because next season, then he'd be expiring. He's making like $19 million or $20 million that season, something along those lines. And so, yeah, I think the Spurs, they're tanking. They'd probably take Buddy Hield for a first-round pick if it doesn't work. The thing is that, yes, as great as Miles Turner would be, he's not a necessity. We have 2 very good centers. We have Anthony Davis that can play center. And very likely, Anthony Davis will play center if it's a crucial game or a playoff series. Miles Turner likely will be the odd man out in that case, or he could play power forward depending on the matchup, stuff like that. But I'm saying there's no guarantee that this works. And for the Lakers to just, here, let's move off of Russ desperately. Let's give both first-round picks. It's silly. It's not worth it. And you're seeing the Indiana Pacers starting to get desperate. Why? The Lakers have moved on. The Lakers are done. The Lakers have made it clear they're not trading both firsts to the Indiana Pacers for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. Why do we keep getting these reports from the Pacers side? That, to me, what else is there? If it's not desperation and them trying to force the Lakers' hand by getting the fans and stuff riled up, why else do the Pacers keep releasing this? It's not the Lakers' side. The Lakers have done nothing but said, hey, we're riding with Russ. We're going to see what happens. We're not giving up both first. If a deal is on the table and it's worth it, we'll do the deal. But we're not going to just give away both first. Like Rob said, we have one shot at this. And the Buddy Hield and Miles Turner deal is not the one shot. It doesn't fix the biggest need, which is wing defense. Yes, we would be great defensively as a whole, I'm sure, but who's guarding the Kawhi Leonards and the Paul Georges and stuff? Maybe we could go and get Mo Harkless or something like that if he gets bought out. Maybe when Gabriel, he can step up in that role, something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. Now, look, if we could get these guys for one first, I would do it. If you're the Lakers and Indiana's like, hey, we'll take one unprotected first, I think you got to take the shot. I really do, because one, you do get your shooting fixed with Buddy Hield, which would be great. And the defensive tandem between Anthony Davis and Miles Turner is really good. Even with the injury concerns, even with the flight risk, even with all that stuff, worst case, you have that other first. If Miles Turner leaves or it just isn't working out, you can let him go, try to flip him at some point, whatever, maybe sign and trade something. You have options there, but also then you have that first to move off of Buddy Hield and then go try to sign free agents in the offseason. So if you could do that, okay, great. But if the Pacers don't want to come off of both first, let them go find a deal elsewhere. What other teams are knocking and banging on the door to get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner and give up two unprotected firsts? Nobody. Because if they would do it for the Lakers, they would do it to somebody else. The thing is, too, is that the Pacers, they don't want to, nor should they, take on long-term salary. I'm sure a team like Miami would probably give up a first and Duncan Robinson for Buddy Hield because it's a smaller, lesser years on the deal, and they'd get to move off of Duncan Robinson. I could see something like that, or maybe, Boston maybe making a play for Miles Turner, or I could see teams, trying to work something out to get a Buddy Hield or Miles Turner. I could see that, but not at the asking price the Pacers want it for. And teams are ready to go. Teams are already, they're lined up, and yet we keep hearing these reports that Indiana wants to do the deal. They're waiting for the Lakers to cave, this, that, and the other. Why? What else is it unless it's just desperation? Because Bobby Gravis, he said that they need to move off of him. They want to move off of him. They don't want to lose him for nothing. And that the deal should have been done. It could happen at any moment. This, that, and the other. I made a whole video about it. I'll even link the video down in the description below so you could go check it out. And tell me that didn't sound like the Indiana Pacers are desperate to move off of these guys. And now, 5 days later or whatever it is, all of a sudden we're getting another report from the Indiana Pacers that they're that they would do the deal right now if it was both unprotected first. What else is it? It's the Indiana Pacers wanting to move off of these guys and not lose everything and go and take on Russ, buy him out, all that stuff. They want to get something. They want to get off of Buddy Hield's contract, and they want to get something for Miles Turner, but they don't want to give up both firsts. So, but the thing is, even in the reports, they have talked about Miles Turner just going to the Lakers by himself. There have been talks about Miles Turner just independently and Buddy Hield attached with him. Regardless, I don't think it's worth a first, or both firsts. If you can get both of them, do a first in a pick swap. Or a first in a couple seconds or something like that. If you want something like that, sure. But the Lakers have to keep one of those firsts. They have to. Because if things go bad, we're stuck. If this doesn't work out, the Lakers are stuck. You're Timothy Mozgov and Luol Deng situation all over again. At least for, the next 2 years. So that's the problem. That's something we got to keep in mind. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think, this sounds like desperation from the Pacers? Do you think Lakers just stay smart, stay patient? Do you think no? I don't know. What else could it be? Why do the Pacers keep releasing reports and keep leaking to the media that they want to get a deal done? All it would take is both first. If they really don't want to come down, if they're really not desperate, whatever, then what is it? The Lakers, they're fine. All of the reports from the Lakers have all been Russell Westbrook is killing it. You know, they're ready to go with the big three. They're excited, this, that, and the other. Whether that's just a front, maybe it's just a front. But one side is saying, hey, we're good. The other side is saying, we want to do a deal. Well, you know, come on, let's do a deal. Let's do a deal. That's what it looks like. Again, Lakers have all the leverage, all the power here. Just be smart. They need to be patient. They need to stay calm. Don't give up both first. Go into the season. I would be shocked if the Lakers don't all of a sudden get a deal, a phone call or something from the Indiana Pacers saying like, okay, well, beyond 2 firsts, what would you? I would still stay patient. Go into the season. Show them. Look, we'll go into the season. Are you ready to go into the season with Miles Turner? What if he gets hurt? You know, he's injury prone. What if he gets hurt again? He's coming off of a season-ending injury. Yeah, okay, maybe they could have brought him back. You know, that's what people like to talk. But guess what? At the end of the day, he still had an injury and he still missed the season. So, nonetheless, it's still the same result. You know, do you really want to run the risk? Because if he gets hurt, you're getting nothing. Like, you're lucky to get a second at that point. Like, I don't see it working out for the Pacers. But anyway, again, as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Quick little shameless plug, everyone. If you enjoy my videos and commentary here on this channel, As It Stands Lakers, then check out the link down in the description below and go subscribe to As It Stands. Believe it or not, As It Stands was the first channel. If it wasn't for that channel, this channel would never have existed. Because of the success of that channel, it led me to want to create this Lakers channel. So do me a huge solid. If you're not subscribed over there, go check that out. Go subscribe over there. I talk all things sports, all teams, things like that, not just the Lakers. So if you just enjoy my commentary and want to hear me talk about other things, or you just, are a fan of other sports and other teams, go check that out. I promise you will not be disappointed. That being said, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell notification. Stay up to date with all things sports. Join this wonderful community and all of our discussions. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.